We have no solar flaring at the bright active regions, and solar wind is calm right now between the intensified streams of the coronal holes. Geomagnetism is calm as well. You may have seen the line of solar tornadoes top left in the opening sequence. They are marching into Earth-facing territory and will be an eruption threat in another 24 to 36 hours. Two magnitude 6 earthquakes yesterday, one a deep blood echo in Oceania, and the seismic alert is indeed ongoing as we mentioned in previous days. Let's go deep into space for the first article with the first stars and their remnants. Not really. It's a supercomputer AI simulation, which is better than the nothing we have observationally of the first generation, the metal-free stars. What's absurd is there are things like the Methuselah star, said to be older than the Big Bang, but even it is not considered a first generation of the universe star. In reality, they have no idea what they are talking about when it comes to cosmological scale and the fine detail of astrophysical plasmas. We did a documentary on that. It's called Plasma Cosmology, and you can find it here on YouTube. Stepping up from artificial imagination, we come to one of the legitimately awesome things in our galaxy. In the gamma-ray sky, almost everything is either blended blur of the galaxy or the distant galaxies, but on the periphery of the central line, we do see a few isolated examples of strong gamma emitters within our galaxy. One of them, at 29,000 light-years away, is literally sitting on the Fermi bubble, the north-south jet lobes of the galactic core. It is a mismatched mass binary with an orbit of 75 minutes at a distance of just over the Earth to the Moon. That's faster than any other similar binary, by the way, at 75 minutes to orbit. Some stars nova when they take in material like this. Others have major gamma and X-ray flares. A few months ago, when a nearby black hole was reported to break a different astronomical record, it took less than one day to break down the failures and report to you that it was incorrect. And that's on top of what observers should already have learned about black holes from Dr. Pierre-Marie Robitaille and Stephen Crothers. Well, you've probably read the title by now, and it was actually a triple debunking. Links to all three independent proofs there is no black hole in that system are with that article today. Now, last but not least, the story that gets attention, but not in a very good way. We have confirmation from ground stations and swarm satellites that at low latitude in the central West Pacific, a field shift acceleration occurred with traceable genesis back to 2017. It reaches down to the core mantle boundary, and I think we'll start there. Yes, these are the internal structures, the internal skeletons of the Earth that we've been covering, the pathways connecting the core to the surface regions. This is what makes the Earth have internal structure and the asymmetry to look at Veritasium's examination of the Jennebekov effect and say he modeled Earth the wrong way. We are not a balanced ball, but off-kilter, and this is the pathway blob or structure of focus in the new work. You can see Australia off to the left. Now, on to the bit about acceleration. We know that this field loss acceleration is nowhere near the magnitude of acceleration that sent us from 5% protection lost a century to 5% a decade at some point about 2 decades ago. But maybe instead of losing half a point per year, we're closer to now losing a full percentage mark every turn around the sun. We can't have more than a few decades left of electrified life at this pace without a tremendous shift in the pattern or the technology, of course. Meanwhile, yesterday we covered the magnetic pole shift accelerating to accompany the field loss acceleration, and in preparation for our upcoming book on catastrophism, I have been unashamedly focusing on various topics from the book in recent Deeper Look episodes. That's for website members, and the last one on the Texas Rockwall might be one of the best Deeper Looks we've had. That's an amazing topic. The last couple are all catastrophism, going to be heavy on that topic in the coming weeks, given the accelerated importance of it. We greatly appreciate your